In this video, I demonstrate how I create an EMF sleep sanctuary, and I'll also show you how I measure the 4 types of EMFs. So we'll start on the left here with radio frequency, and you can see from the peak value that the readings are about 1 microwatt per meter squared, and that's ideal for sleep. The reason it's so low here is because I'm in a bed canopy, and this is blocking the local cell tower and any neighbor's Wi-Fi. So the radio frequency readings are very low here under the canopy while I sleep. Now then I move into magnetic fields, and the readings here are about 0.03 milligauss, which is also very low. And magnetic fields either come from wiring errors in the home or from the local power grid. And the main thing to do is to make sure you find a home or a property that has low background magnetic fields. And that's what I've done here, and that's why the magnetic fields are so low here in my bedroom. Then I move into electric fields, and the readings here are about 1.5 volts per meter, and that's being measured with the meter grounded. And this is a decent number for sleep. Ideally, you'll be below about 1 volt per meter. I have the electricity turned off to this section of the house, and that reduces the electric fields. You can also get a switch which will turn off the circuit breakers for your bedroom just with a remote control, and that's typically a good idea to install as well. And then I move into EMI, and for this I typically use an AM radio. And I've already used this AM radio at the circuit panel to clean up the wiring. And what you can do is move through the AM dial and see which circuits are noisy. And then you can either turn them off or see what's causing the problem. So if I turn on the AM radio, you can hear that there's just this nice white noise, and that's what you should get. If there's a lot of electrical interference in the house on the wiring, it'll actually be radiating out into the environment. But in this room, if I move through the AM dial, I just pick up some radio stations, and there's no real interference. So that's what you want to hear as you use the AM radio. So that's how I create a sleep sanctuary. And that's also kind of a primer on how to use the meters in order to measure the 4 types of EMFs. So as long as your bedroom doesn't have mold and the chemical exposures are really low and the EMF exposures are low, then you should have a really good sleep environment and have a much healthier life.